Every single year, something happens with online shoppers. We see this unexplained shift in what shoppers like to purchase without any clear warning. It may seem like a mystery, but there's actually a way to predict what shoppers are going to focus on in the coming year, and that is studying consumer trend reports and analyzing the current state of the economy. In last year's video, we noticed increasing trends in pet ownership, especially as the economy grew in the first 2 quarters. It's no surprise that those Amazon sellers who saw this trend ahead of time and began selling pet supplies benefited from this increase in demand. So the question is, what are the big products to sell this year? Over the past 2 months, I've been studying consumer trend reports to understand what this year's shopper is going to want to buy on Amazon. Today, I plan to summarize every single thing that I've learned from these reports over the past 2 months, and I'll provide practical examples of categories to sell in and products to sell in that are gonna be trending this year. Make sure you stay until the end, and I'll show you a free way to stay ahead of the top trending products that update hourly using just Amazon. Yes, new trending products every single hour for free. So let's get started and to understand what this year's consumer is going to be interested in and what they're looking to buy. To summarize this year's shopper, I would say they are one word: confused. After battling a year drowned by inflation, rising geopolitical tension, and somehow a strong labor market, they are not certain about anything in the future. Now, I cannot predict the unpredictable or when a possible war might break up or when inflation will get better, but what I can say is understanding this core information is really going to influence the consumer in 2023. Until we receive more clarity on the future of the economy and inflation, consumers will spend less on dispensable items like toys and games and more on essential items like health and household products. Additionally, we know that COVID cases are decreasing from their highs in 2020 and 2021, so we now know that Americans are going to be less worried about viruses. So those products related to the pandemic, they're not going to be as popular. So those are some obvious facts that even you and I can easily predict, but these couple statistics that I'm about to share with you, they were pretty surprising. According to GWI, shoppers are more focused on simplicity in their products for this year. So the less complex your product is, it's going to be better for you. They are also looking for products that improve day-to-day life and brands that listen to their customers. So make sure to keep this in mind when you're creating your next product design. Even though many Americans' view on the environment remains a concern, it's not rising in interest like we saw last year. Now, don't get me wrong, sustainability and those type of organic materials and foods, they're still gonna be popular, but we're not gonna see that influx of demand as we saw in previous years. What is more concerning is the status of the economy in the consumer's opinion, meaning essential items will be rising in popularity. Lastly, meditation and astrology, surprisingly, are growing in interest, so products tied to these topics will definitely benefit. Cool, so now we have a better idea of what the consumer is going to be looking like in 2023. Now let's start out with what's going to be popular category-wise, and then we can go ahead and hone in on individual product types that I can share with you based on research and data. So for this year, I am predicting the 3rd most popular Amazon category to sell on is going to be personal care and beauty. Personal care products are expected to grow by more than 50% to reach $131 billion in revenue by 2026, and 2023 is where it's predicted to begin moving at a rapid pace. Some product examples include hair wigs, press-on nails, hair oils, and sleeping masks. Second, fashion will be making a comeback. According to Alibaba, e-commerce shoppers are returning to outdoor, travel, and social activities when it comes to fashion. So keep an eye out for high-waisted jeans, athleisure, shapewear, and headscarves. Lastly, the most popular Amazon category that I'm predicting is going to be health and household. This makes sense because most of the essential items that consumers are going to be looking for during a recession are actually located within this Amazon category. According to the World Economic Forum, 62% of people confess that they're more conscious about their health now than before the pandemic. Expect reusable water bottles, supplements, and matcha teas to be very popular. Okay, so now let's get into products that you can begin selling this year, and I'm gonna share with you all the data as to why these are gonna be good products. We'll begin with products to private label. We can expect higher profit margins with these type of products and better long-term success. But be careful because there is more upfront cost to get started. If you want to learn more about private labeling, make sure to check out my video in the cards now. which is my free 7-hour course here on YouTube for every single step from designing your very own product to getting that first sale. Alright, so the first product is the Snap and Strain device for cooking. It attaches to most pots and allows consumers to quickly strain liquid from their food like pasta. This ties into the simplicity and the improving day-to-day life trend that we expect to see this year. Second is the Sliding Kitchen Caddy. This one also follows the same trends as the strainer, but it has been even more popular thanks to the viral TikTok videos that are surfacing. According to Jungle Scout, revenue for this product has been increasing by 2,214% in the last 30 days, and year over year, this category of products has seen an increase of over 200%. Third, my favorite product for this year is going to be the Air Purifier. Concern about the quality of air, especially in larger cities, still remains a top concern to many consumers. This product is also listed under the health and household category on Amazon, which is what I'm expecting to be the most popular this year. Lastly, an honorable mention is the portable luggage scale as travel continues to rebound from pandemic lows. These products are going to be great for private labeling or ones that you're going to place your brand on. All right, so now let's move over to the wholesaling section and my top products to begin selling on Amazon for wholesaling. These type of products tend to have lower profit margins, but they have less cost to begin starting. That's why they're typically more beginner friendly. Like the previous course I mentioned, I also have a free one on YouTube here, which is focused on wholesaling, so make sure to check that out before getting into any of these product ideas. The first wholesale product is the Meditation Cushion, which is actually my favorite wholesale product for this year. It ties into the GWI data that we looked at with rising interest rates, and Jungle Scout claims revenue for this pillow is actually up 1,755% in the last 30 days. Also, shoppers are searching the keyword stress relief 603% more during that period. Pretty interesting. Next are the oven liners, which are a simple idea to keep your oven clean from debris. The niche is currently rated with an 8 out of 10 on Jungle Scout and is one of Amazon's top trending items this month. Lastly, we have a general product in clothing, and that is any item that is black apparel. It sounds a bit odd, I totally get that, but just by taking a look at the top 5 bestsellers in clothing and jewelry at the moment, you can clearly see a common characteristic. This product ties into our rise in popularity for the fashion category on Amazon, and a major plus if you are going to sell this type of product is think about selling an item that reuses recycled fabrics. Major brands like Patagonia are investing millions of dollars into recycled clothing as consumers become more and more interested in sustainability. Now let's move on to our final category of products, and that is the recession-proof products. These are products that are going to be essential to consumers, and they're going to thrive during a recession. One quick thing to note, make sure you subscribe as I post these type of videos each and every month, and it'll give you the chance to stay ahead of the latest trends, especially for an upcoming recession. Okay, so the first product are plastic storage bins. Yes, it may sound boring and oversaturated, but Jungle Scout claims that the revenue for this type of product has increased by 1,911% in the last 30 days. And we cannot forget to mention that searches for organization and cleaning are up 920%. Second, we have acne and pimple patches. Now, one thing I want to mention before looking at the data is that if you're going to sell this type of product, make sure you have a very credible supplier and you understand what's going into the product, chemically speaking. And the reason why that is because this type of product is going to be going onto the skin of consumers and customers, so it's very important that there aren't any rashes or anything that could come from that product. As far as what I like about this product is that these patches have been endorsed by high-level celebrities, and searches for Starface pimple patches are also up 710% in the last 30 days. Lastly, we have all of your household items. Remember to think essential during recessions. More of what's needed versus things that are just wanted. Examples of these type of products could include fitness trackers, neck rollers similar to the Chirp brand, and first aid kits. All right, so that wraps us up for our top products to begin selling on Amazon this current year. But hold up, don't leave, because I'm about to share with you a free way to understand the top trending products each and every hour on Amazon. If you want to private label, keep an eye out for the most wished for products on Amazon. For wholesaling, the best sellers list is perfect for this. And for recession-proof products, check out the movers and shakers. All of these pages update each and every hour, and I'll make sure to put links to these in the description. All right, thank you for watching. If you need any more help, make sure to check out our mentorship program. My service is on Fiverr where I can actually find a profitable product for you. And lastly, make sure to subscribe so you can check out next month's video on the top products to begin selling on Amazon.